Hey, what's up guys? My name is Chris Winter and today I'm going to do something a little bit different and go through my top 10 best cinematography channels here on YouTube. Now, I made a top 10 best photography channels video a few months ago and I thought it'd be good to give back to a couple of these cinematography channels which have really helped me out in the past. Hey guys, I've also just created a brand new Instagram account which is going to have heaps of behind the scenes kind of photos, different previews of the lenses and cameras that I'm going to be reviewing. So I'd absolutely love it if you could come on over and give me a follow because that would be awesome. So I'll put a link in the description box below. Go check it out and we'll be sharing some photos together. Anyway, let's get back to the list. Now coming in at number 10 is a guy called Judd who makes some really good videos on both light and sound. What I love about Curtis's channel is that he doesn't really talk too much about cameras, but more about like the other factors in video such as audio. Now if you've ever been looking for a new microphone, I definitely recommend checking out his channel because he's got some really great ideas over there and some great videos testing out different microphones. Next up, if you're on a budget, I definitely recommend checking out the Frugal Filmaker. Now Scott over there at the Frugal Filmaker has some really good tutorials and Q&A videos on making films on a shoestring and has a really good following of up-and-coming filmmakers. And you know, rather than worrying about getting the best cameras and the best gear, the Frugal Filmaker talks more about, you know, getting the basics right first, and it's definitely something that I've really been enjoying. Another channel that I've really enjoyed watching over the last few years is the guys from Fenchel Janisch. Now it's a tricky name and these guys are from Germany, but they make some really great product reviews, tutorials and pretty much videos all related to DSLR filmmaking. Now Moritz, who's the guy who's actually on camera, has a really good personality and the production value of their videos is really, really impressive. So it's definitely worth checking out. Now another guy who's got heaps of knowledge with cinematography, lighting and all things film is a guy called Antos. Now he's a film director and cinematographer and really does try and teach you more about getting, you know, your lighting right and your shots right rather than solely focusing on the gear that you use. He's got some really, really cool videos, some really in-depth videos as well. So if you are a cinematographer or a budding cinematographer, I'd definitely go check out Tom's channel. Now coming in at number 6 on the list is DJ from DSLR Film Noob. Now it's definitely an interesting name, but DJ's been putting out some fantastic videos over the last few years, especially if you're looking to get some like really good low budget, great deals on filmmaking gear. I remember watching his videos for the last probably a couple of years now, and he's always got some really interesting things and he's always up for a good laugh as well. He's also now making a weekly podcast on his YouTube channel, which is definitely worth checking out. It talks about all things film gear, so definitely check that out as well. Now coming in at number 5 on the list is actually two filmmakers from Norway, Andy and Eskild. Now again, even though they're from Norway, they make most of their videos in English, which is really good, and the quality of their videos is really, really improving. It's definitely worth checking out their tutorials because they're really well made and they've got very friendly personalities. So definitely go check them out because they seem like really cool guys. Now another channel if you're looking for DIY videos is called Cheesycam and it's highly recommended from me. Now I've been reading the Cheesycam blog over at cheesycam.com for probably 4 or 5 years now because Am over there, he just puts out awesome stuff. I pretty much check it every day and it's just been one of those sites which I always have to check out to see if there's some really good gear or if there's a bargain on eBay or Amazon. So I definitely recommend going over there and checking it out. And he also puts out some really good videos now on his YouTube channel, especially demonstrating different things like gimbals and Steadicam kind of things. So go check out his YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description box below. Hey guys, if you're enjoying this video, I'd love it if you leave a thumbs up. But anyway, let's get on to the next part of the list. Now onto our top 3, and this is really difficult to choose which one would come out on top of these 3. But at number 3 is a fantastic channel called DSLR Guide. Now this is made by a relatively young guy called Simon Cade who lives in England, and it's really progressed to become a fantastic resource for learning about how to become a great filmmaker, not really worrying about the gear, but more about storytelling and things like that. And definitely don't be put off by his age. I think Simon's he'd probably be 18 or something like that. But this guy's got a wealth of knowledge and he's got a really good head on him. So I would definitely go check it out because this guy's going to have a ton of subscribers in the coming years. Now coming in at number 2, it would be very hard for me to leave out Philip Bloom, who was just so influential to so many people, myself included, with the whole DSLR film movement. Now he was practically the go-to guy for DSLR filmmaking over the last 5 years, and he just produces some really stunning work. Not only that, his reviews of cameras are super in-depth and really, really good. If you get the chance, go check out his GH4 review or his Sony A7S review. They're like 30 or 40 minutes long and they're really, really well produced. And if you get the chance, go check out a video he made a couple of years ago called Sophia's People. It's a really fantastic video and it's definitely one of his best pieces. Now coming in at number 1 on the list is one of my favorites, and it's Dave Dugdale from learningvideo.com. Now Dave isn't the most experienced filmmaker on the list, but he's shared his journey of learning DSLR filmmaking with us pretty much for the last few years, and it's been really great to watch. He's now moved over to mirrorless cameras more with the GH4 and the A7S, but he's got such a fantastic personality that I highly recommend checking out his channel. It's just definitely a fantastic resource for learning about cameras and, you know, experiencing that journey together. So there you go, guys. That was my top 10 best cinematography channels here on YouTube. I'm sure I've missed out a couple, so if you do have any, make sure to put them in the comments below. Also, make sure to check out my Instagram account. I would absolutely love it if you could follow me, and I'll probably follow you back. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.